Minister of Defense Abubakar Badaru and the Minister of State Defense Bello Matawalle have condoled with President Bola Tinubu over the demise of Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, who passed away on Tuesday night. Describing the death of General Lagbaja as tragic, the ministers said the demise of the Chief of Army Staff is a great loss to the nation. The report.
Every lawbreaker must be apprehended, and anyone that is found in possession of arms must be brought down. Is that clear? Yes,
sir! Badaru recalled that Lieutenant General Lagbaja was a gallant officer and a warrior who served in so many theaters and performed credibly at service. The minister prayed for the repose of Lagbaja's soul.
Really very sad. It's really tragic. So I want to use this opportunity to condole Mr. President over this heavy loss, indeed his family and the entire Nigeria. It's a great loss for our country. It's a gallant officer, very hardworking, and has been in all the theaters of war, and he has done commendably well for this country. It's a very, very, very big loss.
Also, the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, who lauded the departed Army Chief's service to the nation, described Lieutenant General Lagbaja as a great loss and condoled with his family and the nation.
We enjoy working with him because, as the Honorable Minister said, he's a gallant officer, and it's a great loss to this nation. And all we can say is to God to bless the family, and we assure Nigerians that we'll continue praying for the demise of Lagbaja, and we sending our condolences to the family of the deceased and Mr. President, because it's a great loss to this nation.
On his part, the Acting Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, expressed regret following the death of Lagbaja, whom he described as a fine, committed and gallant officer who dedicated his life to the service of the nation.
It's something highly regrettable, and the country as a whole, under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu, did the very best for him to be alive with us today. But as we all know, we all belong to God, and it takes, as that when it feels necessary for him to do so. So it's on a very somber note that I'm talking this moment.
President Bola Tinubu had on Wednesday rescheduled the Federal Executive Council meeting to a yet-to-be-announced date in honor of the late Army Chief. After announcing the postponement at the Council chamber, Vice President Kashim Shettima led other Council members in observing a minute's silence in honor of the late Army Chief.